Once again, Russia is going to lose a war very badly. I mean, this is pretty much a war that they just had to deal with 2 videos ago, except it's going to be a little bit worse because, first of all the powers have grown, China and Germany. Ukraine is not involved, which is kind of a big deal, but Georgia and Mongolia should take their place pretty easily. At least there should be kind of an interesting fight that takes place in... Is this technically Eastern Europe? When does Europe start in the Middle East? I think it's here, right? Geez, I don't know. So many people are going to laugh at me now. More people laughing at Cracklord. It's just, he stays up at night, I swear. So, what's going on? It actually looks like they're not doing so well. Georgia, that is. Oh, but Germany's got 100 stacks, so it should be fine now. Where is Russia reinforcing most? Along the German border? It kind of looks like that. Afghanistan's here with 100 stack. And is there any Russians in Siberia? No, nothing really. China's dealing mostly with Korea. Now, what the alliances need to do, which they did before, but, you know, it might be a little bit harder this time around. Oh my gosh. Italian-Spanish punitive war. And look at the people they called in. Look at the countries that Spain was able to get. Ooh, this is even bigger and even better. And luckily for Spain, Germany's dealing with the Russians out here in the east. Whoa. This is... what a storyline right here. So pretty much Africa has unified, Northern Africa has unified against the Europeans. Portugal and Belgium once again coming to help out. Now Belgium's screwed. Belgium is really screwed. I don't see Spain winning this though. That is so many countries. I can't see them winning this, but we'll see what happens. Again, it could have been way worse if Germany was involved. We'll have to keep an eye on the war score. Right now, Italy's already at 11 war score. I'm sorry, Spain. I don't think it's gonna happen, man. I mean, at least you can take down Nigeria, separate peace, maybe get some land out of it. That's a tough one. The British are also not affecting the fight at all. But here's Italy. I mean, even Croatia is over here. Oh my goodness! Look at just look at the French lands. Just so many flags moving through here to go invade Iberia. That's insane. Oh my gosh. It's over. It is over. 9 war score now. 2 just massive wars playing out in this world. Has anybody separate peaced from the German-Russian war, or I should say the Chinese-Russian war? Is this the same casus belli? Yes. Second Chinese change government form of Russia. Right now they're only at 1 war score, not the best. Vietnam's blobbed out a little bit. Who do they take out? Laos? I mean, no. Somebody else. Laos still exists. Or maybe they're the same. Jeez, I don't know. I can't remember. You know, Russia could maybe squeeze this out. Possibly. I guess it depends on what Germany does. Spain. That's a tough loss, man. That is a tough loss. Especially without Russia being more and more powerful, you're just going to see such a dominant EU. So this can't be right at the moment. Yeah, because they're in a war. That's because all of these nations are at war with Spain and other EU members. I believe that's why it kicks them out temporarily of this map mode. And here's the thing, is Germany actually had stakes. If you're rooting for Germany, you had to have also somewhat rooted for Spain here a little bit. Because Germany's expanding into Russian lands, and Germany could have really benefited from, you know, the collapse of the EU. But I don't think that's going to happen this time around. Spain's going to lose a lot of power here, and probably get dragged back in. Well, no, they didn't get dragged back in last time, so that's not necessarily the case. Brazil allied to Bolivia. Everyone's got to re-ally to Brazil. Like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Brazil. We're friends again. We're cool, right? Please don't kill us. Canada, can you do something? Canada sometimes ends up attacking Danish Green Mark. But it's not going to happen this time around, I don't think. Not yet, at least. Hopefully they do that eventually. But it won't be right now. Dang, look at those alliances. Well, we knew about that. Kazakhstan, Afghanistan, India, Saudis. Nothing, no, okay, you know, Russia might win this. And I don't know, no. Maybe not. Oh, it was Korea? Is Korea out of the war? Yep, Korea's out of the war. Now, yeah, that's going to make it, I think, quite a bit easier for China to do the thing. I was just saying that because I didn't see Germany really pushing forward much in Russian territory. There goes Mongolia, though, helping out. Still don't know what's going to happen to Spain. Italy landed off of, you know, what is that, Tunisia? Modern-day Tunisia. And now they're going after northern African Spanish lands. It's not the worst thing in the world for them. It's only like 21 war score. Spain's just going to have to continue to fight this uphill battle, though. And like I said, because Russia's collapsed, and that's something that we don't ever really see this early into a campaign, it's really going to allow Europe to just bully the rest of the world. The rest of the world outside of the US and China. Those are the two powers that I don't think will be bullied at all. But you never know. You never know. I'm also wondering where Greece plans to expand to. Come on. Show me the numbers. Oh, it was still... Oh, okay. Oh, Greece doesn't have any plans to expand. They kind of want Georgia lands, but nothing too vital. Huh. That's kind of surprising. I figured they'd want to do a little bit more than that. Hey, Spain's kind of got a comeback going on. They're only at 17 war score. They're only at negative 17 from the Spanish point of view. And, yeah, China's at 20. China should be, I think, the big winner here. They're not even worried about Afghanistan, which is kind of crazy. I guess Afghanistan's not even... Ooh, that's kind of a big regimen there. That's a huge battle. That was an offensive attack from China. They're getting a terrain and crossing penalty. Yeah, they're going to lose that because they don't have the numbers either. Whoa, who's in this? Whoa, wait a second. Oh, because Afghanistan bought a bunch of troops, didn't you? Yes, because that's what it looks like. Syria, you bought something from Saudis. It might not be a bunch of troops, but you bought something from the Saudis. Syria's over there. Tabaristan. Mewar. Who is still technically part of the war, right? Yes, they are. There's probably mostly Afghan and Saudi troops in that battle. But it doesn't even matter because Russia, the ultimate goal, is falling. 21 war score. And it is 2162. So, there seems to be three major powers. And again, I realize that I forgot to check on development, but it's going to make the development even more interesting when we look at it in the next video. There are three major powers in this world. The USA, China, and Europe. Yes, it's just Europe right now because Europe is bullying South America. They've pretty much pushed Brazil back into power. Europe is now destroying Spain. Just absolutely obliterating Spain, actually. We've got another war in Africa. Europe is pretty much bullying Africa at the same time because Spain had to ally to most of the African nations to even stand a chance. And even with the African nations, they didn't stand a chance. I mean, they need more... Spain themselves need Africa to consolidate more. Someone like Egypt and Ethiopia grabbing more of the power. Because without that, I mean, it's just... Ooh. It's tough. It's going to be a tough one to ever win. Okay, so there should be some peace deals soon. Some pretty big peace deals, actually, in fact. Pretty massive peace deals. I think that China should be able to separate peace Afghanistan soon. Afghanistan's still a pretty big threat to China, but... Oh, yeah, look at that. They've occupied a lot of territory. I actually didn't notice it because of all the green and the yellow just, you know, kind of blends in a little bit. How's Kazakhstan feeling about all this stuff that's happening around them? You've got Ukraine and Germany, approaching from the west. You've got China becoming a greater power. You don't like Mongolia, China, or Iran. You kind of don't like Ukraine. You like Germany, though. Germany's loved. I swear. Is there anybody that doesn't like Germany in this map? They've got so many alliances. It's just Russia, Afghanistan, Syria, like very... small nations. USA, Brazil, all like Germany too. Ooh, Georgia's out of the war. Georgia got knocked out for the Chinese side. That doesn't really matter, though. We'll see if Germany goes and do what they did last time. Last time around, Germany knocked out Syria. I don't know if they have that luxury this time, though. And this war is still raging. Jeez, that's just crazy to me. Sweden's still part of the EU, right? Yeah. And who is the... Oh, I guess... it's still Italy. I'm guessing the electorate, but we can't tell. We can't tell at the moment. Finland's involved, right? Yes, okay. Just wondering if there was any sort of separation from Scandinavia. I could see that happening. I could see that, like, kind of being a possibility. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Italy's now 46 war score over Spain. And we've got Russia losing at negative 35. How's Hawaii doing? We have not checked on Hawaii at all. Hawaii, yep. New Zealand, do you do anything? You don't do really anything, New Zealand. At least Australia and New Zealand go at it, like, right? It's just destiny, is it not? Papua New Guinea? But because Malaya has formed, I imagine that Australia is not going to like this. I got to imagine that Australia is going to be kind of upset about this whole thing. Australia actually has slightly ties with India, the Saudis, Vietnam. Since they don't like Indonesia, that's the thing. That's the reason. Okay, here it is. It's time to check. What happened to Spain? Not bad. Not bad. Not too bad at all. You were forced to release more North African states, but honestly not too bad. The Spanish particularists might end up being kind of way worse for you. Look at Gambia taking a bunch of Liberia's lands. And that's the whole thing, is that Europe didn't take anything. Europe themselves, they just forced Spain back in it. Spain still not in it. Croatia and Belarus right now at the moment, apparently not. And Estonia, what's happening? All these countries. The smaller countries should join back in, I think. Morocco's still gone. The British gain their cores back in Gibraltar. China's only at 19 war score now. Oh my gosh, look at Russia. Russia's about to break. These are peasants. That's not good. China ended up losing war score because of all the Russian peasants that just popped up. Well, yeah, you just might as well peace out, get out of there. Separate peace with Afghanistan, take some land away there. And then see where it goes. Cause yeah, you're in that's a tough position. There should be a peace deal soon, I'm thinking. Who is that? We have not seen them at war against Benin. Yeah. Burkina Faso? Who released these guys? They've got to be somewhere right here, right? I have no idea. But that's kind of interesting. I've never even seen that name before. Ooh, yeah, Spain's dealing with their own rebels. A 60 stack of... Oh my gosh. Holy crap. That's it right there. And I think we'll see the collapse of Spain now. 60 war score now for China. I don't know if that was like just a slight miscalculation by the game or something. They were at like 19 not too long ago. Ooh, the end of Spain. At the same time, the end of Russia. I think China's going to be the big winner here. Germany might get a little bit of land, but it'll mostly be China. Yeah, it'll be mostly China out of this. Will Afghanistan still exist? Okay, there's China, bammo. And there's actually now a border. So Russia's done. This is the official. I mean, they were done long ago, but now there's absolutely no way they can come back, I don't believe. Only allied to Syria. Their empire's completely collapsed. I wouldn't be surprised if, some separation begins to happen. I don't know what could rise up out of Siberia, but maybe it just becomes Siberia. And this remains Russia, or maybe Novgorod, I don't know. Germany ended up taking a little bit away, But there goes Russia, and now China's looking real scary. China and Germany no longer allied. That's kind of interesting. China just allied to Ukraine, Mongolia, and Malaya. Anything new here? Brazil at war with most of the South American nations. Algeria versus Mazab. Something like that. And let's take a look at the EU map mode now. Okay, so there it is. Only Spain. Only Spain. It's going to be tough to take down Germany, though, because of those friends. I know that, you know, China might look on the surface a lot stronger than Germany, but, you know, these friends that Germany has is going to be tough. It's going to be tough to overcome. And Afghanistan ended up losing quite a bit of land, forcing them to separate Turkmenistan, Kiev, and Iran, something like that. But anyways, guys, I'm going to stop right there, and we'll pick it up. We'll pick up. Well, I can't even say that. We will pick up 2167, probably a better way to put it. So I think the new big rivalry will be between China and Germany. It's not official yet, but I think it's only a matter of time, and then this whole game is gonna get really messy. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.